It's really hard trying to explain the benefits of promoting your work on this podcast. Hey there. Would you like to try it out? Why is this so difficult? It fits perfectly. Thank you. Are you turned on?
There's a river town that is known for miles around for its music scene. Travel 75 or 71 and you'll know where I mean. From the north and south, from the east and west is where you'll find our vibe. But once you make it here, you become a part of the Cincinnati tribe. Throw your O's in the air for this growing city. From the hood to the burbs, y'all sing it with me. I'm from Cincinnati.
It's just Jay, Cincinnati's conscience, the only place in the world where we celebrate citizens. And with me today is one of the many citizen celebrities I come across often. With me is Vaughn-Ray Stennett. He is an author and writer, and he has published his first book. Is this your first one?
Yes, it is.
Yes! Throwing an ode to creatives out there who use words as their medium. I think words carry power, and so being intentional about them while also sharing them with the world is really a valuable gift. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Damn right. I met Vaughn the way many of us meet people, through cuisine and culture, really. You know, I am a huge fan of Jamaican history and culture, and Vaughn happens to be one of many people who work at Yard's Nemens. I always wonder if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yard Nemens. You're just
Yard.
missing the
Oh, I'm
vibes.
missing the. Sorry, I'm fucking it up. It's Yard Vibes Nemens, and they have some of the best oxtail I have tasted here in Cincinnati. It's a Jamaican restaurant. It's out in Fairfield, right?
Cook as well, Cincinnati, Westchester.
Oh, it's Westchester. Okay. So it's out in Westchester. Obviously, I know shit. Like, I just go and I eat and I'm happy. What else do I need? Well, I met Vaughn there and we started talking. I also love writing and words. I'm a poet. And so Vaughn started telling me about his poetry and that he was pursuing a book. And I was really intrigued. And in 2026, your book is here.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So enough me talking. Let's talk to you. How are you? How did you make your way to Cincinnati? Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I first came to Cincinnati because my mother decided to move and everything. Because I came from Kentucky.
Okay.
So I came here and because my mother got work over here and everything.
Okay.
So it was much easier for her traveling
Right
purposes
on.
and everything.
Right on.
And plus then soon after the restaurant was open. So family business, I'm involved and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you are because I wouldn't have met you. So talk a little bit about how long you've been writing. We'll get to this book specifically, but let's give folks a little bit of background. So what got your interest in writing?
Yeah, so I started writing in 2018.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah, I was writing short stories at first. Just what inspired me to write wasn't, I wanted to do it and this and that. Like, no, it was just what I was going through at that time and everything. And it was my only way to let out how I was feeling. And so, and before, as I said, I wrote short stories first and everything. So I didn't want anyone to know, oh, I'm the one writing this. So I created characters and everything. So, and just went with the flow of it, and then, sure, I went and did some correcting, maybe this, maybe that, but well, at some point I just be like, I'm just gonna write and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And I started sharing it to other people. Like when I was going to school, like that was my first time sharing it and everything because I wanted to know what another
Right.
person thought.
Yeah.
And then she loved it. I always started sharing it to the class as well, and that encouraged me even more to continue the story and finish it and all that. And then after that, I just continued writing.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's beautiful. I remember when you first, because I think we were talking while I was waiting for my food, and you shared that you were a writer, and I was like, okay, let me read it. And it moved me. And I'm always pleasantly surprised, not that I'm an old fogey stogie, but I am seasoned, when I meet someone who's younger than me and they speak to my soul. And what you wrote spoke to my soul. I mean, you talked about writing your way through some challenging experiences. And it was such a beautiful way to connect with somebody. Did you ever think about how powerful your words are and how they might impact people in that way?
At first, no. At first, no, because when was writing, it was based on what I was going through
Right.
and everything. So
Right.
I needed to just write out what I was feeling inside. So at that point, I wasn't really thinking about what other people would think about it. I just needed to let out what I was going through.
Understood.
And when I continued writing about stuff like this, about life and relationships and everything. And what I did think about sharing it, but at the same time I was like, no, I'll just keep this to myself. It was like, yes, it's personal. Even though it's universal,
Yeah.
it's still
Right.
what I'm going through and
Facts.
everything. So like at first, it's not something I would want to share with
Okay.
other people. But met people along the way and everything. Shared it to a few more people. Yeah, they encouraged me to like, yes, people need to hear this. And so I was like, at that point in my life, I grew and everything, and I was like, because I have so much already, that is, all right, why not? Then I just pursued on,
Yeah.
getting an editor and getting advice about stuff, who to meet and stuff like that, and then, here this thing is.
Scar- Scars of Love and Life, Reflections on Pain and Growth. That's a powerful title there, subtitle. What process did you go through to arrive at this would be your first book? This topic or subject would be the focus of your book?
Well, so this came about because in 2019, so as I said, I wrote short stories at first, but in 2019, I was still going through hard times and everything. So it shifted from being short stories to actually talking about what I'm actually experiencing at that very moment.
Yeah.
And then, so I just let it out on pages every single time, but for this, it just, because I grew and everything, so at that point, all what I went through becomes scars. And, it's everything that I'm writing, like everything that you write becomes what you're reflecting on.
Facts.
So it's reflecting, and as you grow as well, your pain becomes the growth because it's part of the process.
Facts.
And everything.
Facts.
So that's how the title came about
Yeah.
and everything. And for the art itself, my mindset on that was the blue part, obviously, sadness, talking about the pain and everything. But the red side, I put the pulsating part there because that's reflected on hopefulness, faith, and everything like that. So even though you have that broken part of you,
Yeah.
you're still hoping for the better.
Say that.
Yeah.
You know, that applies, and I love that it says this, it's not just love, it's life in general. The reason this will resonate with so many people is we're coming off of a pretty challenging year, 2025. I mean, a lot of people that I talk to are like, this has been probably the hardest years that I've experienced. And so in some ways, you've shared your suffering so they don't have to. You've lived a little and learned a lot. And so through those life lessons, you're offering some shared wisdom to people. Tell folks a little bit about the process of publishing your book. You know, there's a lot of people who write and want to publish. And I remember, I mean, it's been what, a couple years since you started talking to me at least about the book, and now it's here. What has that journey been like?
Yeah, so, when we first met and everything, I didn't have my publisher.
Right.
I didn't have my editor or anything like that as yet. Like, I was working on it and everything, but I haven't met the people
Right
that
on.
would need to help me
Right.
yet. But, the real issue was just, going online and getting the necessary stuff, like the barcodes
Okay.
and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like, those, for me personally, those were the harder part.
Okay.
Just because I already had a lot of my stuff
The inside.
written already, so I didn't have to go through that process
Okay.
of it. So it really was the online stuff, but you have to, if you're self-publishing, KDP, that's Amazon related
that,
stuff.
yeah.
You have to get all that set up and everything. Like, then you have to put the category, like what category your book is on, which was kind of, for me, was a little iffy as well, because even though this is a self-help book,
Yeah.
it's not your typical self-help book.
True. True.
Because I'm not really given solutions to these things.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
The book is about what I'm going through at that very moment. So at that very moment, you don't really have solutions. You just have these thoughts and how life is going for you in those very moments. So
Yeah.
you're looking for a solution, but you don't have it at the moment. And that's also part of why reflecting on it will grow you as well. Because even though you don't have those answers, like what you go through, you still understand. You come to an understanding of what it was like. And
Do you think this experience has grown you as a human being, as a man, has writing this and putting this very vulnerable thing out into the world, how has it shaped you?
I mean, I do. For me personally, it has done good for me. For me mostly, it's more about sharing my experiences, being vulnerable to
Yes.
share my
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Because at first I wasn't gonna do any of that.
Yeah.
It was just for me only. So I met the right people. They encouraged me to actually put the stuff out there.
Yeah.
My mother always told me to put it out there as well.
Throwing a note to mom.
And everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
when I did that now, and I see people come in, like, they tell me that this is very good and stuff like that. Like, it just reminds me that I did the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, something a little lighter. What's your favorite thing about Cincinnati?
About Cincinnati, I mean, so for me, I don't really go out that much.
That's
but
okay.
But very peaceful up over here.
Yeah.
Like no drama or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like,
As an introvert, as someone who's a little bit more reserved, you don't spend a lot of your time being out, but what you do is offer something to the world that can be shared, that lets us get to know a little bit of who you are through your works, not through your presence. So I appreciate you. That's all we got. Anything social? How do people find you? How do they order the book? Let's give them some information.
yeah, so for the book, you can go on Amazon, like just Scars of Love and Life. Like, it's the first thing that pops up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first.
Shout that out. Yeah.
It's the first thing that pops up when you type in the name. So
Okay.
it's easy to find. You can order the ebook version or the paperback.
Okay.
I'll probably, I'm trying to get into voiceover stuff
Okay.
as well.
Yeah,
so,
you
like,
do have like that Teddy Pendergrass, let's just turn out the lights. Yeah, you should.
So, eventually I will work on the audiobook as well.
Okay,
and everything.
wonderful.
So,
And then are you on social? Can people,
Yeah.
I've seen on social clips as a book?
yeah, so Instagram, you can just type in my name, you'll find me right there. I'm on YouTube as well. I do the YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
I talk about life and relationships, these exact stuff I
Yeah.
talk about there. I do shorts on there.
Oh, yeah.
TikTok, you can just type in my name again. You'll find me there as well.
Yeah. This is Cincinnati's Conscience, the only place in the world, I dare say, where citizens are the celebrities. The only question is, are you turned on to all the magic happening just below the surface? I hope so. Thank you.
All right.
Gonna be slow and easy. Moving till the sun comes up. It's just us. We're gonna be slow and easy.
I'm from Cincinnati. Skyline, Kroger, Grippo, and Graders. I'll catch you there later. You're in the natty. Some say a city of sinners, but I say we're winners. Let's hear it, the natty, natty, natty.